What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at this knife and this new background. Check it out. I got one of these really nice NAFCO banter mats, so you might see this in some of the backgrounds of my videos. Try it out, see if I like it, and yeah, it's pretty cool because I love the banter, and Ben Pearson does some awesome stuff. But anyway, we're taking a look at this knife today. This is the We Knife Co. Thraex, Thraex is how you spell it. So Thrax, I guess. It's an older Wee knife model, and it also had a model number. Back then they did model numbers as well. Sometimes they had, this is the 703, or no, the 709, sorry. This is the 709 Wee Knife Co. 709, or the Thrax. So this is an older Wee knife model that has G10 handles, these nice contoured G10 handles. It's all black. I like the lines, like these cool like lines in the G10. It's really nice. This is back when they used the Star hardware. They used to have proprietary hardware, these Star screws, which was kind of strange, but they switched from that to Torx bits, of course. But as you see here, it's got titanium hardware, nicely anodized. It's just nice bronze. You can see the We Knife Co. logo there. And it's a really nice titanium backspacer. I wish they did titanium backspacers like this now. They're really, really nice. This is a cheaper model, cheaper than their other ones, I think. It's the has D2 steel, so it's not like S35VN or anything, but it's a flipper, as you can see there. It's a very large knife, has a very large, long D2 steel blade here. Thicker stock, definitely, robust. This is a Tanto style. I love the shape of this blade. It's really, really cool. This little cutout here at the top is a little strange, but it does actually work with your thumb. You can move your thumb up and put it right in that, right there, and it feels really good. Or you can choke back right here, and there's some jimping, which works really well. It's not aggressive. It's kind of light jimping, but it's nice. I like these three lines. It kind of like hints to their logo, which is cool. This is their Wee Knife logo. It's also on the pocket clip, like I said earlier. I showed you earlier. Very, very cool. Even these three lines, it's kind of like the three lines are everywhere. It's kind of like their style. This knife, it's very well designed. I think it all goes well together. It's very straightforward. I like the look. It's very long, slender, but it's still chunky enough to where you get a very nice full grip on it, all four fingers. This G10 is contoured, so it feels really comfy. This is a very comfortable knife. The only hot spot is maybe here because the where the liner sticks up a little bit past the scale. You can definitely feel that a little bit with those that jimping there. Feel a little bit of that right here on this side, but other than that, it's very comfortable. Definitely, for sure. Disengagement, it's great. And this knife is very well broken in because it's an older knife. It's been around a while. It's very well broken in, and it drops completely shut. Kind of like a slow drop shut, but it works very nicely. Very smooth, pretty consistent, and it feels really good. Maybe gets a little bit of hang up there. What's that? Maybe a few small, slow spots in the pivot, but for the most part, it's pretty great. The flipper tab is really small. This is something I think they could have changed on this knife. I think the flipper tab should be bigger than this. It just seems a little bit small and dinky to me compared to the size of the knife. You have this big, huge knife and that tiny little flipper tab. Like they could have done a little bit better on that. There is jimping though. This is more of a push button detent. If you can light switch it, actually, I guess you could do either. It's a lighter detent though, for a flipper. I feel like they could have made this detent a little bit stronger. I would have liked to see it a little bit stronger, but it's not bad at all. I mean, if you try at all to flip it out, it's going to come out. But I would have liked to see the detent a little bit stronger. I love this style of blade. It's like a very long Tanto kind of drop point kind of thing. It's really nice. I love this dual grind they have at the end. It's all flat ground here and here, but it has like this rounded secondary tip. I don't know if this was sharpened this way or if it actually did have a secondary tip there, or if it came like that, or I'm not sure, but it looks really good either way. This particular one has been sharpened though. As you can see there, it has D2 right there on the flipper tab, D2 steel. And it's a good looking knife, really nice. It's an inset liner lock, so there's no liners set from the scales. They're inset into the scales, which works really well. No weight reduction, so it is a little bit of on the heavier side. and I can take the weight for you guys later. But really nice knife overall. I definitely enjoyed this model. I like the all black with the bronze. It looks really good, it's just really good knife. Solid lockup, no blade play up, down, left, or right. Completely solid. Here's your lockup. You can see there, and then closed. There we go. Perfect centering. So no complaints there. The quality, even back then in, I guess, 2014, 2015 area, so when Wii knives first came around, it was still awesome. The quality was still excellent. And they've just been getting better and better over the years. Let's do some size comparisons. Up against some other Wii knives, I have this is another older Wii model. I forget the model on this one. This is actually Wii Knife's first model. I think it's like the 60701 or something. But this is Wii Knife Co.'s first model, and they did a really good job on this one too. This is a full titanium S35VN version. But you can see their styling back then was very similar. A lot of their knives were very long and slender like that. So very cool. Let's also compare it to some other Wii knives. How about let me see if I can pull up my Wii Banter here. Hang on. Yep, sorry about that. Here's the Wii Banter. Compare it to that knife there. So it's definitely a very long knife. And then also this is the Wii Praxis, the upgraded titanium Wii Praxis. So you put that guy up there as well. So you can see there, it's definitely much longer than all of those. So this is the size of a normal Praxis, and you can see it's longer than that even. So it's a very long knife, very large. It's also much wider. You can see the right here. You can see how much wider it is than a Wii Praxis. Definitely much wider. The scales. Yeah. So definitely kind of a hand-filling grip. I would call this more of a worker knife compared to other Wii models. And let's also compare it to, let's see, what other Wii knives do I have? I've got this thing. This is the, this is the Wii Draken. It's an older titanium integral that Wii knives did way back when. And you can see that one compared to these two. You probably don't know what size this is. I don't either, actually. I'm not sure how long this one is, but it's bigger than that one as well. And let's also compare it to, what other knives can I compare it to? Let's compare it to some other knives more common. The QSP Penguin and the Benchmade Bug Out. So you can see there, it's much longer than those. Let's compare it to a ZT308. So you can see there, it's almost, let's see, put these right at the end here. Yeah, it's just about as long as a 308. So it's a very long knife. Yeah, I would say it's about the same size as a 308 in length. And its even thickness is very similar as well, at least with this scale on. I know a lot of people have the MSI, so I compare it to an MSI as well. You can see there, definitely pushing the size of an MSI to about that size. So it's a very large knife, very long. And then also for people who have a PM2 and a Par 3, compare it to those two as well. So you can see here, it's longer. It's going to be longer in both of those. Definitely bigger, longer in both of them. So still a really cool knife though. I love the look of it. I like the straightforward design. I liked Wii Knives' older models, I think, better because they used to make bigger models. Now they make, they make bigger models now too, but I liked their older styling like this, long and, I don't know, straightforward designs, these cool blades. I don't know, just, I like their older styles a lot. But really, really cool. Really great knife. I would say this was an underrated model. I didn't even know it existed until I saw it pop up on eBay, and I bought it because I really liked it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's a really nice titanium pocket clip. I like this pocket clip. It works really well. Yeah, really cool. And I think they need to do more of these backspacers. They look really good, and they should be on more of their knives. So that's it for this one. I'm gonna do one more thing. Take the weight. I told you I'd do that. Here we go. And how heavy is this? This is a 6.1 ounce knife, so it's very heavy. I would say for a G10 and D2 steel knife, I would say that's on the heavy side. So for sure. But yeah, I like the weight of it though. It feels good in the hand. It's nicely balanced too. I mean, you know, weight's right behind the pivot, a little bit behind the pivot. It feels really good. So very cool knife. One more comparison I'd like to do is actually compare it to the where's my, let's see, hang on one second. I'd like to compare it to the Boker Lateralis, because these knives look very similar to me. I mean, maybe they don't look similar to other people, but just the way the blade has, it's like more of a Tanto style of the Lateralis. The way the blade has this nice fuller out there. And even, you know, this one has bronze, so it kind of, the bronze hardware, so it kind of looks similar like that too. But it's just the whole straightforward design. They remind me of each other, so both really good knives. And this one is definitely underrated as well. But that's it for this one. Let me know what you guys think of this knife. Let me know what your favorite WE knife is, what older WE knife models you have. Yeah, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day. Bye.